Alright, so we have another user-submitted replay that I want to go through. This is a very interesting game. It's very short, only 10 governments. Usually when you have a short game like this, it means either liberals are winning fairly quickly or Hitler is getting elected. I went ahead and reviewed this game and have a couple interesting things to say. So, starts off good for fascists. Lib lib gov gets red red red. I've gone over that multiple times. Just helps fascist out. And this is kind of an interesting play. 2 gets red blue blue and underclaims it. I think that's fine. The problem is if a liberal doesn't take IMV, this play doesn't really work. The reason I say that is because you're now a red red blue president who didn't take IMV, quote unquote. If it's a low blue dex, that's not going to matter because you could have gotten red blue blue. And on top of that, 6 doesn't look that liberal either because presumably, even if 2 is liberal, that just means 6 didn't play a blue on choice to not give a liberal IMV. So either way, at most, you're going to look like maybe one of you is liberal and people aren't going to know who to trust. So that's not too great. 3-7 gets Yad here. I agree with that. After 1-5 is red, and he gets red, red, red. Okay, so this goes perfectly for fascist. A liberal is taking IMV. He IMVs 7. That's perfect. And he IMVs a fascist, of course. That is really good now. So it's unfortunate for liberals because 1 and 3 both got red, red, red. And there's nothing you can do about that. That's just bad deck luck. But also, because 2 has ditched a blue, they have made it a -1 deck state. And now it's a -2 deck state after 3 claims red, red, red. So I think you should yaw 4 in these situations. I'm not entirely certain why 4 gets 9'd. 4 even 9s themselves. Let's see if there was any chat about it. We'll go through in real time. I didn't check through the chat myself at all. So there's the red, red, blue. They're already talking about SC. The hell? No, that's... Okay, that's 6-2. Okay, there's the IMV. Can we play 4-5? 6-2 says Aver. Aver's a liberal. 9-6-2, of course. Hitler or a fascist says that. Play 7-3. Who says that? That says, what the hell? It's kind of a weird thing to say if you're Hitler in seat 7. Yeah. This guy also thinks it should be played. But they get a... there's no reason to 9-4 here. And it's kind of unfortunate that they do. Just giving extra power to liberals. One thing I'm going to say until I die. 6 is not more liberal than 4. Right now, 6 looks okay-ish liberal. I'm not going to say they look bad because they played a blue, right? But they played a blue on choice on IMV. Okay? And so that means, at best, they're neutral. If they're a liberal, they would play the blue. If they're fascist, they would play the blue if 2 is liberal. And they might also play the blue if 2 is fascist. It's just that simple. And you can see in this case, hindsight, obviously, that's what happened. So you're giving 6-2 a lot of power that they don't deserve because it's a low blue deck state. 6 touched this deck, 4 has not. Now, you can say it, right? You can say, oh, well, I want to not play 4 so that they remain liberal on this deck. And 4 is by far the most liberal. But I think that's kind of faulty logic. If you're in seat 4, I agree with 4's play to try and get yawed. And the fact that only 2-5 are yawing, I think 4 should also yaw themselves, is kind of sad. And here it works out really well for fascists. I think 6's plan was probably to either double ditch or just to ditch a blue and then SC4. Either way, they look... when they ditch again here, this makes 7 look really damn good. It's not even SE, but you have it's still a -2 deck state. It's now a 2 blue deck. After 4 govs have passed. And that just makes 7 look great. Or they decide to yaw here. They yaw want 2-5. Why do they yaw 2-5? Why wouldn't you play 2-4? See, that pick makes no sense to me, personally. I mean, it's 2's pick, but the fact that 2 picks 5 is just kind of strange. And then he doesn't conflict or anything. That makes sense. keeps it. So now it becomes a now it's a 2 blue deck. It's actually a -3 deck state. That is crazy. I really think you could have done this the same if you just double ditch in 6-2 and then SE4. Either way, it works out the same way, as you can tell. And just about anybody paying attention probably knows Hitler's going to get elected. The game goes the same way. You just accidentally play another gov for no real reason, and 4 picks the most liberal person in 3-7, and they lose the game right there. So yeah, not much to be said. I don't know if there's any chat. Who says that? We will all blame you. If this hails, don't blame me. Bell's is actually fascist here. They say that after... I mean, Aver was the person that first campaigned to get 4-9 to give 6 a play. It's really not fair. They campaigned to get 4 SE'd, and then they call 4 fascist after they pick 7. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway. So, if you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up down in the comment section. I'll try to answer them as I go. And I'll see you guys later.